Alrighty, guys. Sorry I couldn't get to you guys earlier, but I'm here now. Like the saying goes, better late than never, right? So here we go. On Friday, talked about the post was about taking responsibility for your life, and today I kind of wanted to expand a little bit on that because I think it's just that important. You know, very, very crucial to get it started on a better life. So I mentioned how there's some little techniques that one can use to make things better for yourselves, you know, and one of the techniques that I use is I eliminate the use of certain words. You know, we have a joke around the house, coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know, that's a prime example of something you definitely want to avoid. Should've, you know, should've. I should have done this. I should have worked out in the morning. You know, you didn't. Okay, you didn't work out in the morning, so just accept it, accept responsibility, and move on. You see, when you say I should have gone, first of all, you screwed up in not going. Second of all, now you're saying it. Third of all, you're hearing it again. Fourth of all, your brain is processing it. So out of that one negative, you compound that 4 times, you know, by not working out. Take responsibility. I should have worked out in the morning, but I didn't. But it's no big deal. I accept responsibility and I move on. Don't rehash it by saying, oh, I should have, you know, I could have done it. You know, eliminate those words. Eliminate should have, could have, would have. Eliminate don't, can't. You know, Anderson says, I can't do this. I can't do that. I got to get up. You know, I don't want to accept that. I don't want him to become complacent and saying, hey, you know what? Nah, I can't. Let's move on. No, let's try to figure out a way to get it done. You know, eliminate those words. And my favorite word to eliminate is try. Try. You know, look around you. Look for something that you can pick up. A book, a pencil, a glass, something. Your phone. Now I'm going to ask you, try to pick it up. Don't pick it up. Most of you are going to pick it up. Don't pick it up. I said try to pick it up. But don't pick it up. Just try to pick it up. You're going to be asking, what the hell do you mean? Exactly. What the hell does try mean? You know, either do it or don't. If I say we're going to work out at 5 in the morning, you know, be there at the gym at 5 in the morning, we'll be there. Well, I'm going to try. You know, try is just, you're leaving the back door open because you and I both know you're not going. So, you know what? Take responsibility and say, you know what? 5 o'clock, are you freaking crazy? That's too damn early for me. I'll beat you at 9, but I'm not going at 5. Or if you don't want to go work out, just say it. Take responsibility. Say, hey, you know what? Forget that, bro. I'm in no kind of shape to exercise. But anyway, eliminate those words, and you'll see how, you know, things will get better for you. You know, a lot of these things and concepts, guys, it's like having a wheel that's going, you know, a tire spinning at 60 miles an hour. You don't just pop it into reverse to go the opposite way. You got to slow it down. Slow it down, slow it down, slow until it comes to a complete stop. Then you start going in the opposite direction. I once read somewhere that the life you are living today is the exact thoughts that you had 2 weeks ago. In other words, it's the residue of your thoughts from 2 weeks ago. So if you start being positive and take responsibility for your life, it might not be an overnight thing that you're not going to start walking on water. You know, it's a gradual improvements, you know, but you'll see it. Trust me, you'll see it in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in a month. If you give up using these words and taking responsibility for your life, you'll see a difference. Now, you've got to understand that what we're trying to change here is the root. We're trying to change the root of our beliefs. Our beliefs that our fathers, our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, our priest, our school, you know, the things that they taught us. That's what we take as the gospel truth. If your father tells you this is how to be a millionaire, unless your father's a millionaire, you know, I don't know if that's good advice or not. I wouldn't exactly take it. Now, if somebody's a millionaire and they tell you this is how I did it, by gosh, sit down and listen. But if they're not, hey, you know. So the thing is, you got to change those beliefs. You know, because they're not our beliefs sometimes. You know, they were things that they were passed on to us. And so it's time to sift through all that and hold on to what works and discard what doesn't. Out with the old and in with the new. You know? So, again, it's about changing the roots. Now, if I were to ask you, I need $20,000 to, I'm going to expand my business. How many of you guys can go to the bank tomorrow morning and take out $20,000 and mail it to me on a cashier's check or what have you? First of all, you know, a lot of us don't have $20,000 we can just go cash out in the morning at the bank. But more importantly, you're going to ask yourself, why the hell am I going to give him $20,000? The why is the main thing. Now, for those of you who are parents, or if you don't have children, maybe you have your parents alive. If the doctor were to call you in an hour, you're making dinner, and right before you sit down to eat dinner, the doctor calls you and says, hey, you know, we got the results back. You know, your son, your daughter is going to die by Friday if we don't operate. But if we operate, no problem. He's going to live a very productive life, 50 more years of life. But if we don't operate, he's going to die. Are you going to tell me, are you going to tell the doctor, well, doc, I went to the bank and I don't have $20,000, so, you know, I guess we'll just roll with it? Hell no. Hell no. What are you going to do? You're going to go out there and say, I'm going to refinance my house, I'm going to sell my car, I'm going to sell my gold, I'm going to sell whatever I can sell because I'm going to save my son's life. I'm going to do whatever I can. Hell, some people might even steal for the sake of saving their child. But what changed? You didn't have $20,000 for me. What changed was the why. The why all of a sudden became huge. Why? Your why became huge. Now you have a reason to do it because somebody you love is going to be gone if you don't. So you need to find out, what are your whys? Why do you have to be a better person? Why must you change? Why must you do this? You know, why must you read more, study more, do whatever? You got to find those whys. And when you find those whys, those hows aren't going to matter. You know, and a lot of times we get caught up on the how. Well, how am I going to do it? How am I going to do this? And how am I going to do that? And I don't have time. And I don't, you know, you come up with excuses. Come up with excuses. When your why is big enough, everything will fall into place. You know, your passion, my passion in my life, I stay on purpose. Why? Because I have a passion for that. My why is big enough. My why is I want to be a better man, a better father, most importantly, a better father, a better person, better husband, a better son, a better friend. My why is big. So you need to find out what your why is and go with it. Go with it. So again, eliminate the negative words. Eliminate the coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know, take responsibility for your life. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you don't want to pay your bills, don't pay them. I should pay my bill. You don't have to. Don't pay the damn bill. But accept responsibility for what's going to happen. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But the fact of the matter is, if you find your beliefs, your core beliefs and your values, and you say, you know what, I owe this money, you know what, I better pay it. I need to pay it. I'm an honest person, I'm going to pay it. And you might run out of money then, but hey, you're a person of integrity. You know what, you're going to bust your ass, you're going to work hard, you're going to have a passion. You'll get that money back. You'll get that money back. But find out what your whys are. What are your whys? Why do you want to do these things? And as long as you can't find those, you know, you're going to be going through life, staggering through life. Find out what your whys are. Like I said, to me, I want to be a better father, better person, a better friend. And that's why I do what I do. So again, take responsibility for your life. Eliminate the negatives. Find out what your whys are. And you'll be another step closer. And you know, don't get me wrong, it's a never-ending journey. You know, it's not something that you're gonna reach the destination and boom, that's it. No, it's a never-ending journey. constant growth. So I wish you luck. Think about those things, meditate on those things, pray on those things, and when you do, I think you're going to be on your way to a better life. So having said that, I hope you guys have a good afternoon. I know I have. Have a good evening. And remember, I got all the cards and a joker too.